There's a difference between Kyla Vick jumping off a roof and me jumping.
I don't know. It's just
Kyla Vick can jump off a roof. I f***ing can't. I had my mate put a turbo steam on each one of my cheeks, and I went to the hospital while my mum was on holiday. I'm such a fucking idiot. Like, she works at the hospital, and she come into my room one day. Show me your bum. And I was like, I was cool. I was like, no. I met Steve-O randomly at a film premiere, and she went to write Steve-O a letter of complaint because he wrote me a letter saying he's jealous of my ass.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Did that leave some like permanent marks there? I'm not trying to get in your
I
pants.
can show you if you want.
Oh yeah.
It's so brown.
Oh, yeah. You can
Oh,
see
wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome. We are here with Sam from The Lazy Generation, and he's currently in Australia. So we thought, let's fucking get him on and have a chat to him because you've done some pretty wild shit, haven't you, Sam?
So have you boys.
Yes. And it bonds us.
Yeah.
No, well, we first, Kyla Vick reached out and he was like, hey, my mate Sam's coming over to Australia. You guys should get him on the potty. And, you know, we'd seen your stuff on social media before, but had a proper good look when Kyla Vick mentioned you. How do you know Kyla Vick?
Kyla, just from back in the day. I don't really know when that started, but there's this sort of like underground world of stunts online, and everyone's like sort of like mates, and
Yeah.
it's been going on for years.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he used to make content for our website as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's fucking crazy.
He is, man. He's a legend.
Oh, God. Like, he was like, you know, we're like, oh, we should fly him over and like film, but then we're like, fuck, we'll probably die if we do something with him. He's fucking next level. Some of the shit he does.
You were just as crazy as well, though. I've seen
dude,
you jump off roofs and
Yeah, that video was fucked, man.
There's a difference between Kyla Vick jumping off a roof and me jumping
I
off a
don't
roof.
know. It's
Yeah,
just
Kyla Vick can jump off a roof. I fucking can't.
You do damage.
I can't.
Every time, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you guys want to see this, so Sam Does Stupid on Instagram, all one word. And there's a video there that caught my attention. Yeah, the one where you jumped off the fucking roof. And from like the thumbnail, it looks like I thought your mate was going to stitch you up and push the ball out of the way last second.
Yeah.
But it just gently rolled backwards and then fucking
it's just
landed on your ass, dude. And that was fucked.
What was the damage?
Yeah.
I smashed, like, I crushed 2 vertebrae.
Oh my God.
You imagine if you could never walk again
I
because
know,
of that.
man. I know. And I laugh about it, but I am like extremely lucky. It was just fucking stupid. It was like, it's over 10 years ago that happened now.
Oh man.
And yeah, luckily I'm all right. I can't
And so you're 35 as well.
Yeah.
And so 10 years ago, you were 25. Do you reckon you do less crazy shit the older you get? Or do you reckon you were able to maintain that level?
Oh, man. I find myself, it gets worse because we get more creative.
Yeah.
But then I do think in my head, oh, man, if only this was happening like 10 years ago, but I'd probably kill myself 10 years ago. Like, you feel like you're sort of wiser with the stupid.
A bit more risk
as
analysis.
you get older.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Mm.
So like the ideas get better, they're more creative, they're bigger, but maybe you've just got a bit more wits about you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, I don't know if I would have jumped off that roof like I did back then today.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. I would love to see it like in the world where you actually did land on the ball to see what happens.
Yeah, that would have been exciting too.
That would have been so
The whole
exciting.
thing's fucked, mate. I thought, after it, I looked at it and I was like, what the f- was I thinking? Literally, because I got there and I was like, yeah, I'm going to jump off this roof. I know the roof. Didn't go and check it. I rushed it. It was a Sunday. I had a roast dinner to make. I had work on Monday and it was raining and windy and I just got on this roof and I was like, oh, don't remember that concrete gap. Move the ball over there. It's all wet. Can you hold it? And then I just jumped and the fucking wind went up my helmet, covered my eyes, couldn't see anything. So I thought, I think I got it. Stick my legs out. And then arse dropped the earth.
Dude,
From
what
like
did that
12 foot.
fucking feel like? Because it sounded fucked, but then the video cuts out shortly after when you're in pain. Did you know
Yeah.
you were fucked?
Yeah, because I couldn't shut up. The noises of fox sticks was coming out of my lungs.
Oh wow.
I just,
Oh, dude. Did you know your spine was fucked? Like, did you feel it? Them crushing your vertebrae?
all like, yeah, like I must have, because my hands went to my back and I was just wailing and rolling, and then like 10 minutes afterwards I'd finally like calmed down, and then I was like,
I gotta go to Sunday dinner.
yeah, I was like, I'm gonna miss my roast.
Just sitting at the dinner. Oh!
You're like, I'm a bit different now. You knew you were different.
I knew, yeah. I tried. I left it 10 minutes. I didn't want to bother the ambulances, so I was like, let me try and get up. and I couldn't. And I was like, I'm gonna have to call an ambulance.
Oh no.
What goes? Do you start thinking, what if I can never walk again? Like, does all that start racing through your head? Or are you just like, fuck, my roast dinner?
Probably the roast, man. I love those Yorkshire puddings. My legs were moving, so but they were constantly bent. I couldn't straighten my legs.
Dude.
Like, so I had to keep my knees bent, otherwise my back hurt. So there was worry there, but man, I was so young and dumb. My head just didn't go into those sort of things. I just thought I was like invincible. I'd never really got properly hurt before. I'd done so much stuff. And I thought I'll be fine. Yeah. And I was, so it didn't really help anything.
I wonder.
You got away with it.
Yeah. I wonder if being young is what got you through that. Is like if you were 35 and you did that, I wonder if the bones wouldn't have healed properly.
Yeah, and I would have probably like myself with depression.
We're laughing at that. Depression. So funny.
Oh no.
Because people ask us all the time, like, "Oh, what's your worst injury?" But we've had nothing like that. Like, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah, dude,
like,
that is next level.
Yeah, like we've been relatively considering. We've been relatively
I think Michael's
ribs, like
Michael's like blood one out of the ass is pretty.
Yeah, that was pretty.
How did you get blood out your ass?
So we're filming a website video. You know when you put a Mentos in a Coke bottle?
Yeah.
So we went to do that like in his.
Yeah.
But it was too slow getting the Mentos into the ass after you pour the Coke. So we're like, oh fuck it, let's do vinegar and bicarb soda because like as soon as it touches, it's an immediate reaction. But so he chugged all his vinegar, and it kind of worked. Like we put some bicarb in, it frothed up or whatever, and then like an hour later, he starts just shitting blood, and then turns out like the vinegar just eroded his like lining in his fucking colon.
Yeah, the doctor was like, "You've sunburnt the inside of your colon."
Similar, it's just eroded.
Like if you eat salt and vinegar chips and you eat them really fast and too much, you find you burn your mouth at the top of your mouth just a little bit. Just
I don't
a little
get that,
bit.
man.
What happens? But I'm guessing that's what I picture it.
Aching for like a week,
yeah.
just in bed, just rocking on painkillers.
And they said you were getting
Blood.
a colostomy bag.
Yeah. That would have been, which would have been amazing for content. But yeah, it would have sucked.
Oh man, it would be so hard. It would have been hard to get my wife if I had that.
Can you just hold it constantly?
It'd be strapped in.
Fuck, she was actually. Oh, we weren't married then, but she had to drive me to the hospital. She's like, "You're not having a shit bag for the rest of your life." It's like, don't say that. Like that's like the scariest thing in the world to me now.
It'd been like a little bum bag that you carry around.
But yeah, I could see you would love it,
dude. Can you imagine?
You would
if I
always
had a
like
colon-
open it up,
rip it and pop it and shit.
Yeah,
Can you imagine if I had one? You'd fucking love that too.
Yeah, I'd flick
If
it.
any of us had a colonoscopy bag, that is great. That's good.
Flick your shit.
Plus, we get really good parks.
Have you have you had any other like major injuries? Like, but was that the worst one you've had?
That's definitely the worst. And yeah, no other like other than like fingers and toes or like kneecaps, no other like fractures or breaks.
I'm quite lucky.
Yeah.
Just a back.
Just painful stuff, but nothing, no bone breaks in that.
So the lazy generation. So what is that like? A group of you guys? Like, is this your full-time job? Like, how does that all work?
Yeah, it's a group. It's not a full-time job. It's quite hard getting us all in the same place at the same time. And yeah, it's just a group of like-minded nutters.
Psychos.
that like to get together and be stupidly creative.
Yeah. Well, you had the show right on Comedy Central.
We did, yeah.
That would have been such a crazy experience.
Well, had that happened, they just reached out to you and then.
Yeah. So this was like, it took like 2 years to do this through like lockdown. But we were friends with Jackass.
Mm-hmm.
He got his show on MTV.
Too Stupid to Die?
Yeah, Too Stupid to Die. And then they wanted the kind of production with that wanted to make a UK kind of show like that. Jackass contacted us, Jackass, should I say. And first off, we filmed a pilot for MTV. And then nothing really came of that. And then it got passed on to Comedy Central, who said they'll do a series. And then it ended up going on to Comedy Central's YouTube. And then it ended up getting deleted after 2 months.
Oh,
But
I think I read about it. It was too much. Like they thought it was too crazy. Like they were like, "Oh, we can't promote this or something." Is that?
it seemed like from my end that the team that made it didn't cooperate with the team that was going to put it out. So the team that put it out were like, well, this doesn't, like, how are we going to put this out? We can't. A lot of stuff can't even go on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I think they were getting lots of either strikes or complaints when that went on to Comedy Central's YouTube. They were going to get their channel removed, so
Dude,
they had to remove our series.
If you were the reason their whole YouTube channel gets deleted.
Yeah. But the good thing out of all of that is they took it down, and I don't know if they felt bad or they were just being nice, but they gave us the series to do whatever we want with. So we don't have a solid plan at the moment, but we're going to re-release that at some point, maybe with some extra stuff, and we just haven't really found a place for it yet.
Yeah.
But that is, something we're working on.
Oh, wow. And America's Got Talent, I saw that dude.
Yeah.
Didn't
When
you
was
get
that?
like through to the like 22 or 23? What was it? Like a couple years ago?
God, when was that? 2 years ago, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got
Weren't you like the semi-finalist or some
we got
shit?
to the semis.
And you're British because you're from Britain.
Yeah, what the
How did they let you on America's Got Talent?
we went out there, we auditioned. We thought it wouldn't get past that. Then we got through. Simon Cowell loved us. he stood up and gave us a clap. And then
That's awesome.
He's hard to impress too.
yeah. Well, I think maybe because we're British.
Yeah,
He's British. I know
wow.
he might have liked something along them lines, and maybe the crew knew that, and they thought, let's get an act in like that. And then come back a few months later for the semi-finals, done a live performance, which was a whole different fucking story.
Yeah. Does it go? It's so much harder live, right? Like,
yeah, it almost doesn't work.
Yeah,
What
okay.
were you doing? Just like pain shit? Like,
Yeah, like the first one was we done a human long jump with Skinny Vinny,
oh yeah.
and then we done a pepper spray pillow fight, which was that was a bit. The human long jump was a bit from the Lazy Boys before I was even a part of them. They done a thing called Olympics, which was like a series taking the piss out of the Olympics, all these other random little bits, and they done a human long jump. So we done that, and then the pepper spray pillow fight was from the Comedy Central series that we'd done. And then when we went back, we made up new shit. What did we do? Oh yeah, sick. So we wanted to take the piss out of things. Ballet, skipping, all the other acts on the show. And we started off with a human skipping rope by tying rope round my hair, Silent's hair, and then we swung our heads and someone skipped in the middle.
Didn't it rip?
No, because we were swinging it, but then we would run in opposite directions until it did rip.
Yeah.
Oh my
dude.
god.
That's fucked. And I saw, actually, sorry to go up, you just remind me of hair shit. You fucking almost de-scalping yourself by like putting wax strips on his head and then ripping off the center.
Yeah.
That's fucking like, you could have lost skin. And
we
then
looked
that's
into
it,
doing that once, and like I was going to do it, and then I was just stupidly, well, probably not stupidly, thank God, I googled it, and it was like you can de-glove your scalp, like
De-glove it?
yeah, de-glove it so it like moves, and then your hair won't grow anymore.
Oh, fuck.
Imagine that if you could never grow from that.
Yeah, there was the fucking worry. It was, mate, it was so, like, the best ideas are the spur of the moment, don't think about them, just do them ideas.
Yeah.
And that was the Comedy Central show. We were just doing stuff with hair, and then the health and safety guy, I think, just come. We had the same health and safety guy as Dirty Sanchez,
Yeah,
Oh,
right,
yeah,
okay.
and he'd just come back off a 50 of a say, and he was asleep in a chair. And then we just got this Gorilla Tape and put super glue all over it, and he didn't see the super glue, so we thought it was just Gorilla Tape, and we put it on. It went rock hard, and then I just thought like, oh fuck it, I'm in it now.
Oh my god!
Wow.
And then-
Were you scared? He's like, no.
Yeah, but there was only one way to get it off, and it had to come off. And every time they pulled it, like I thought my fucking head was gonna come off.
Oh man,
It was
that
just
is rough.
yanking my skin until it. Because what the boys were so nice. Like I'm probably the biggest kid out of all of them, and they're just nice boys, and they're fucking gently pulling it, and I'm like, you have to fucking pull it the fuck off, yank
Oh my god, dude!
Oh.
because otherwise it's just gonna hurt.
Yeah.
That's number 2, number 3 most painful.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that was a hard watch. I was like, holy shit, that could... Because I just knew what could go wrong from us researching it. I was like, how have you still got hair there?
But
Lucky it worked out. But yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, dude, I interrupted. Yeah, you're talking about America's Got Talent. You were doing the spin around with the hair in front of him.
Yeah. What else? What else was part of the performance?
there was running on a treadmill, and then how did he come off? Then Troy running on a treadmill and then went into a gong.
Oh, yeah.
Nut shots, like, which ended in, like you get a big beam of wood and like a platform, someone stands there like that
And jumps on the other end.
yeah, so we had skinny Vinny jump on a platform that sent a fucking 4x4 into silence bollocks. That was savage. That was fucking savage. And then it ended in a cactus tug of war, actually. Which is all
God.
Oh, that's so smart.
Yeah.
Your cactus is out there reminding me of it.
Must have been like a full-on production with it. That's insane.
What were
Yeah,
the
it was
reactions of the crowd? And like when they're first seeing that, are they just in shock or are they just like, yes?
The first one, the audition, everyone fucking booed.
Really?
Yeah. But because the first one was pre-recorded and edited, when it come out, somehow everyone cheered.
Oh, wow.
Right?
That's fucked.
And then by the time we went back, because people sort of knew who we were, and loads of cool people come to watch us as well, the crowd all just cheered.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That would be so cool, dude. How many people was that?
What, in the crowd?
Yeah.
Oh, no idea. It was in a Pasadena theatre in LA,
Yeah.
but I don't know how many seats. Like,
Were you just like, Mum, I'm on fucking America's Got Talent?
oh, my mum's dead.
Oh,
Michael.
That's all right though. She probably would have been.
yeah, look.
No,
look.
I probably would have been.
That's
Actually, no, she hates it all.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, that's like,
Nah,
it was like that.
It was one of those things. When I was like 17, I had my mate put a turbo steamer on each one of my arse cheeks, and I went to the hospital with these triangular burns with steam holes on my arse, on each arse cheek. While my mum was on holiday, I've like filmed it in my house. I'm such a fucking idiot. Like, she works at the hospital, so as soon as you come back from holiday, everyone was like, "Is Sam all right?"
Oh,
And I'm trying to keep it quiet, laying on my side, laying on my front, just not sitting down around the house.
oh
and,
no.
and she come into my room one day, and she would come in, she had a fucking big red face.
Show me your
She
ass.
went, "Show me your bum." And I was like, I was cool. I was like, "No." She's like, "Show me your bum." I was like, "No." And then just like, and then she fucking, because so I'm going on now. I met Steve-O randomly at a film premiere. I was a massive Jackass fan. And she went to write Steve-O a letter of complaint because he wrote me a letter saying he's jealous of my ass.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did she end up doing it?
I don't know. I doubt she could find any way to contact him. Yeah,
Did that
man.
leave some like permanent marks there?
Yeah, I think
I'm not trying to get in your
I
pants.
can show you
but-
if you want.
Oh, yeah,
go on,
yeah,
I kinda
oh,
wanna
It's-
see
So
it.
brown.
It's probably faint. It's probably.
Show Brown your bum.
I knew I'd get his pants off. I knew.
I guess not spotty.
Oh, yeah. You
Oh,
can see
wow.
it.
Yeah, okay.
It's fully different colours.
Yeah.
It's such
You see
a
this thing?
Yeah,
gorgeous
wow.
dig.
It's like a full-on... There's a hole there too.
Oh, very good.
Oh, man.
Yeah, well,
Only took us like 20 minutes and we got his pants off.
well, we're going to wrap it up there. One of the things Mark and I used to watch growing up, Balls of Steel.
Yes.
And one of the characters on there, Nedge or Neg, how do you Nedge?
Nedge.
Nedge,
Yeah,
yeah. Some of the shit he did on there was fucking hilarious. And then we saw on your Instagram such a good idea where you pretend to choke and then that Nedge and you don't know each other and he's like, I'm a doctor. And he just comes up behind her and starts fucking you. And everyone's kind of watching like, should we like intervene here?
Oh man, it's like you could do that like 20 times and it wouldn't get old. You should just keep doing that scene.
I think that's the plan.
Oh, dude, it's such a good idea.
I think that's the plan.
So how'd you meet him and yeah, so what's the deal? Are you like, do you just film with him and stuff? Like,
Yeah, so yeah, Nedge is a legend. That idea was Nedge's. We were going to film this one weekend, and he had this list of ideas, and that one just jumped straight out. It read something like man chokes, gets saved by fake doctor who bugs him, then steals his wallet. Because there's an end to the whole video is on Facebook. It's on Nedge Pre's Facebook. And at the end of it, he like grabs my wallet and runs out, and then people chase him and stuff, and then it's revealed it's the joke. And everyone was really cool with it. But meeting him, I think he posted on Twitter some years back saying he needed a cameraman. And I'm used to filming. I've done filming for jobs and bits and bobs, and I just reached out because it's Nedge, and I'd happily work with Nedge. That'd be like, he's a legend. And then that just turned into filming a couple of things and then meeting up and then a friendship and I'm at his wife's birthday party and then like,
and you're gonna
mate, no, he's fucking me. we're just like nutty mates. We always we speak almost every day still, just planning
that's
things and
it's a great idea,
choking
man.
one. Yeah, it's
a
fucking great.
brilliant
really
idea.
Happy with the way they turn out. It's just the reactions, man. The reactions make it as well.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Because you think he's like, oh my God, someone's choking. And then the doctor runs over and just slowly starts just fucking him more and more.
Sort of grabbing at your ass.
the thrust just get like. You see the one on the train?
Yeah, dude. He steals your phone.
Yeah, that's okay. He steals my phone on that one.
Yeah.
Maybe every time he needs to steal something. My shoes.
The girls are just like doing they do nothing. They're just like, all right.
So what are you doing in Australia? Like, so are you here filming? Are you here for work? Like, what are you doing here?
I'm here casually, just chilling. I've been chilling down in a place called Murray Bridge.
Oh, yeah.
If you know of it, it's near just an hour outside Adelaide. Big up Murray Bridge.
Nice. Well, there you go. Shout out to Murray Bridge.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, just been chilling there with my girlfriend, fairly new. It's like our 1 year coming up next month.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, just been living with her while she's working, and then we're both going to go back to England next month and continue some travels. I've got some stuff to tidy up in England, just life. And then, yeah, we're going to try and travel some more places.
Get like a van, maybe?
I've got a van in England.
Oh, yeah, sweet.
But yeah, thinking about going places like, I don't know, India and maybe Asia and stuff. And just like, I love traveling.
Oh, dude. Southeast Asia is where it's at.
Yeah.
I love it, yeah.
Yeah,
So
we don't
good.
go enough. We used to go a bit, but haven't been for fucking years now.
No,
Yeah.
how come?
Well, COVID, and then I don't know. We just kind of get too busy.
Yeah, life gets in the way, hey.
So we have our filming schedule now, and it's just like as soon as you have a few weeks off, you get so far behind. So we just kind of get a bit stuck sometimes.
And you got to work up to the holidays off. You're going to make sure
we
you've
got
got
bank
enough covered.
content that's coming out.
We did go to Sydney last week.
Yeah, that's so true.
That's
So
as
it's
exciting
kinda
as it gets these days for us.
Oh, and we are doing a road trip soon too.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, we
That's
do
it.
travel.
That's it.
We'll try to find Bigfoot. So
Nice.
that's the plan.
Where?
I think there's like some town inland of like New South Wales that we'll drive to.
But the whole community is like really like antisocial. Like if you, like James, our manager and mate, he's speaking to these Bigfoot people, and they're really like just weird. Like if you laugh, react at any of the posts in the group and stuff, they'll kick you out. Like they're very like, you must 100% take this seriously, otherwise you're fucking gone. So it could be pretty funny meeting with them, but I don't know if they're going to want to.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because they'll
Fingers
probably
crossed.
pick that we're trying to like take the piss or something.
Yeah,
And we are directly copying Nelk's video.
yeah. Well, I wouldn't like go at like an angle of trying to embarrass him. I'd be I'd be hopeful that we'd see.
Yeah.
Bigfoot.
It would be good if you came out with a ghost cheat again. Ooh, a Bigfoot.
Don't even go out as Bigfoot, just a ghost.
Yeah.
We did that in Sydney on a ghost tour last week. We just sort of went
Did ya?
out. I came out with a sheet on trying to freak people out, and everyone just looked like we were such an immature fuckhead.
You got some laughs, some cheap laughs.
Cheap laughs. I accidentally felt this man up with my arm. I thought it was you.
Yeah, no.
How did he take that?
He was okay. I think he knew it was a joke, but yeah, I sort of went too far there. But yeah, fuck. Have you ever had any crazy fucking like alien or big like anything supernatural ever happen?
Nah, and I want to. Like, it really interests me.
Never done a Ouija board?
Nah. Never
Would you?
Yeah.
Would you right now?
Yeah, if you want.
Naked now, right
Have you then the Ouija boards?
We've tried the Ouija board. Nothing's really. You turned weird on a website video after we did it. I remember, like into some.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
Turned, but like
Possessed.
nothing like outside of our friend group. Or we've done like that Charlie game. Have you ever heard of that?
It's like
Well,
you
yeah,
balance a
maybe.
pen on a pencil on another pencil, and then it just like moves to yes or no. It's pretty like that worked really well once.
Yeah,
Really?
it was answering the questions, and then everything fucking went weird in the house, like electricity wise for a while. So that was the weirdest it's gotten. And it was weird because it would always answer your questions.
Yeah, none of those games are for me.
He stays away from it.
Yeah.
He
I'll
doesn't even
stay
go
on
on
it.
roller coasters.
I reckon
Yeah.
it's something, and it was similar that night. It's something you do, and then once it goes right or wrong, it's like, fuck, I wish I didn't do it properly. If there is,
But then that would also be life changing if it's confirmed that something like that happened.
Well, yeah, I guess. It was.
I believe it. I believe that. It's out there, and so I don't want to mess with it.
Ooh,
Yeah, I get that.
the Brown believes.
I'll sit in the corner and watch.
And wank. Yeah, that's it.
I want to believe. That's why I want to.
Yeah.
Like I've not seen anything convincing. I hear all this stuff. I've spoke to like mediums and stuff like that, but like, I've just never had anything myself enough to believe.
Nothing concrete enough. I think I'm the same, but like, very hopeful.
What about aliens?
Nah, and again, like I'd want it.
Yeah.
I think some people just see shit, and some people just don't. I think I'm in the don't bucket because I've tried hard.
What about pedophiles?
Yeah, plenty of.
No, but I want to.
Well, you're too old now, dude.
Yeah. Need to wax my hair off again.
So what's the plan with the content? Do you have a goal of wanting to make a living out of it? Like, do you have ambitions to make a show one day or something? Do you have any, or is it you just kind of like do it as a hobby?
It's always been like a hobby. Like I've got like a job and stuff as well, but it'd be like it's a dream to make it like a job. Just kind of like working out how that is.
Yeah.
Especially if you like, because I do my own content as well as stuff with like other people, and it takes a lot of figuring out. Like at the moment, I just thought like I'm not really a big fan of social media and like shaping your content to like their algorithms all the time when they're just going to change it every few months. And it's very frustrating. And recently I was just like, you know what, I'm going to look into it, and I learned about a few little things, how to make a proper reel, what they want, the hook, the ending, and I'm going to post once a day for a month and see what happens. So that's why at the moment I'm posting just a reel every day. I'm going to do it for a month and then just see where I'm at.
How's it going so far?
Surprisingly all right. I started off with 2 bangers that have already done well on YouTube. The back break, one of me trying to swallow a whole jumbo hot dog and then it regurgitating out.
Oh yeah, that's fucked. That was crazy,
dude. How it's kept complete shape and form. It was amazing.
It's got like nearly 10 million views now.
Wow.
Like, it's only like just that reel, but just that one out of everything, like not the back break, like it just caught me by surprise. I didn't think I'd fucking do that. People seem to love it. But then it's like getting followers is quite hard. Like my followers only shot up a little bit.
Yeah.
Just still trying to work it out. And then after the month, I'll just reassess. I've got loads of stuff filmed. Just editing is so long, and finding the time and the motivation to do it when you don't actually know what the end goal is of like where it's going to go, and is it just going to be thrown on YouTube for it to just do nothing?
It's like, you don't want to waste it sometimes, or you want to save it as well. For the right moment. But there is going to be a shitload of content you can do, say in Southeast Asia. So many different wacky things you can do.
Yeah.
Even India's like my mate went there and just loved it. It's so much fun. You're going to like drive, like get a motorbike or something and like drive yourself? Or do you reckon you'll do buses?
I've not really thought into it that much, but I'd try the motorbikes.
Yeah.
Or tuk-tuk.
Recommend. That's the way to do it, apparently. Yeah, I've had a few friends do it.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Yeah, like I say, I'm always filming. It's just getting stuff together. I've been filming for the last few years a project that I done like 10 years ago called Sam's House, and it was just a collection of footage over 2 years of me living with mates at this certain house. And then I rented it out. It was my mum's old house. I rented it out for like 10 years, and I've recently gone back to it and done a full refurb. So I thought, why not just film this house from like shithole to new while stunts, parties, skits, pranks are all happening in between. I've been filming it for 2 years. I've already got some gold. So once that's finally done, it's just finding a way to put that out there.
Well, they've gotten a lot because 2 years ago it was like peak worse. We couldn't post anything without it getting deleted and restricted. But I feel like they've pulled it back a bit. Like we recently posted a pool cue hit video, and like fucking 6 years ago, first time we did that, we posted it deleted, and now it's up and it's staying up. So we're just kind of like,
on what? What deleted it?
On Instagram and on Facebook.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because I'd say like you can't do anything on TikTok.
No, TikTok's
pretty rough. Yeah,
TikTok is like so ridiculous. Like, oh man, like we'll like, you know, that they even deleted the fucking speaking into the speakers at Woolies, remember?
Yeah.
And Coles and shit.
Just the
Like just
weirdest
because I had my
stuff.
pants down and speaking into the store microphone, and that was deleted. Like it's just
Everything's
everything.
sexual. It's always like
Yeah.
sexual
Like,
content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
But yeah, I feel like they've pulled it back a bit. So, you know, if you've got a shitload of content, like,
Yeah.
you could definitely grow a pretty big audience
Yeah.
if you post regularly. How do you go
Well-
on TikTok? Do you have is it the same?
Yeah, it's like the last 2 accounts of a video gets flagged and then you post another video and it stays on 0 views. So then I'm just deleting the account and then waiting a month to get my username on a new account or something like. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm not worried about it. But maybe I can find some just little clips that aren't really like the stunt,
Mm.
and maybe just like a funny thing before.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, we've started doing like more sporty content, like with
Yeah.
you know, boxers and UFC fighters and shit. And because it's a sport, it's allowed to stay up. You know, it just
okay.
gives you the
Oh yeah.
must
Little
be done
tricks.
by professionals, you know, little tagline on it. But
So
stays
Marty
up.
had a professional kick him recently, so I guess that works.
Yeah, I saw that, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
looked sore.
Dude, that was rough for the next like 3 days, but coming good now. But yeah, my liver, all the organs where he kicked were just so sore, and my back just totally blew it out.
Back.
Yeah, from where he kicks like directly behind, because it was the bottom of the rib cage. So I think the rib cage like fucking
Oh.
How were
Moved.
your ribs?
ribs are okay.
No cracks or anything?
No, none that I'd know if I had a cracked rib.
Was his foot okay?
I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm very soft.
Yeah. We should
Luckily.
check in. We should check in with him and make sure he's all right.
Brown's caring.
Yeah, well, there you
man.
go. So what's it like? So you mentioned, what did your parents think when you first started making videos? Because ours were like, yeah, just were like, what the fuck are you doing? Because we weren't making a living until we were like 29. You know, that's when when Facebook got monetized.
Was it 4 or 5 years before you guys sort of started?
Yeah, it was like 4 years of
full-time,
filming,
yeah.
not getting anywhere, heaps of debt, just fucked. And everyone was like, what the fuck are you guys
Yeah.
doing? But then just, got lucky and Facebook got monetized. So did you go through the same process of having people around you tell you that you're fucked?
Yeah, for sure. Probably still so now because we ain't cracked it yet.
Wait, so what
Like,
about, what do you do for work, and does your content affect your work?
Nah, I'm trying to like make it tie into each other. I'm trying to do property at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
So I was working in TV, like filming and directing, and then ended that in 2019. It was just like, gave me no time for nothing else. And I was really craving the filming, the silly stuff.
Mm.
And then COVID happened, lockdown happened, refinanced my house, tried to do all this property bollocks, tried to do it myself, which was the biggest fuck up because I should have just like paid someone to do it, and I should have gone from my van and made videos. But instead I thought, I've never even picked up a screwdriver in my life. And I thought, I'm going to like refurbish a house.
All right.
And like,
So you went full handyman.
yeah.
Dude. Yeah.
And I was filming it. So it was comedy in it. And like the ripping the house apart was the best bit. You like get in a kitchen cupboard on the wall and have your mate hit it with a sledgehammer while you're trying to down a beer and that. Like,
Yeah.
all that stuff was fun. And then putting new stuff in was shit.
What have I done?
Yeah.
I just broke my house.
Yeah, it was right.
Did you
Honestly.
manage to fix it up?
Yeah, it's all done now.
Man, I don't know. I would not be able to do
Dude,
that, eh?
would not happen. That
Yeah.
would not happen for me.
I would
could
fuck
not
that
do
up so bad. The house would look so shit.
Yeah.
I got help in near the end. My dad come to save the day near the end as well.
Yeah.
So it's a happy little ending, and still a few more things I want to do when I go back this year. I forgot the initial question.
Yeah, what was
Does
it?
your friends
yeah.
and family hate you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So your dad, for instance, has your dad been
yeah.
supportive of it? Obviously, yes, if you're
Yeah.
giving him a room.
My dad's the idiot that I take after.
Yeah, okay.
He
My
understands.
mum was the one that was like you got to stop this. Didn't like it, so I kept it all from her. Like back when I started filming, and she was still with us. The internet wasn't really that big, so there was no way for her to like find the videos.
Okay.
Like that. My mate who burnt my ass with the iron was like one of my best mates, but she didn't know who that was. If she did, she would have stopped him from coming round and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
okay.
So she hated it, and then I just sort of kept it quiet. Tried to do my TV job without letting anyone know what I did, which in the end was not the way to go, because I was like living these two lives that didn't feel right. didn't make me happy. And then eventually in the end, when I was like, nah, fuck it, like told all the people in the industry, I was like, this is what I do. It actually put me in the right direction. I started working on the shows that I actually suited.
Oh, wow.
Because in this entertainment industry, it doesn't matter how fucked up you are. If you can do the job, and like,
they'll put you where you belong.
TV.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
There you go. It was meant to be.
Yeah.
Did you work on any like TV shows that were well known? Or is there something you've done that's out there?
I'm trying to think of what comes out over here. Do you have Come Dine With Me?
Oh, yeah, that rings a
Yeah,
bell.
that does ring a bell.
It's like just normal people go around each other's houses for dinner parties and they all rate their dinner. And it's got a funny narrator. And
Yeah,
Yeah,
got something
it does ring a
similar.
bell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like obstock stuff like that, like A New Life in the Sun, where like people from England go and live over in France and Spain and they try and start up lives and that. And then,
Very reality type stuff.
yeah, like observational documentary they call it. Like not
Yeah.
like reality is in like Farmer Wants a Wife,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which I've learnt about since I've been here.
That's good.
That's always on in the house I'm staying at. That's great. Yeah, just little shows like that. The odd little entertainment one at the end of the day. I worked with some cool, like one called The Jump, Big Brother.
Yep.
Just bits and bobs like
nice.
that. Yeah,
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
it's cool. But yeah, stop that now. I might go back into it, but it was getting a bit too much.
Man,
So
travel,
property
dude.
now, did you
Travel's
say?
going to be rad too.
Trying,
Yeah.
trying to get on, like renting out property. This is boring. Renting out property.
I thought you were gonna say like real estate, and I can imagine like the gay little videos that real estate agents make. Like imagine if you just
should do
fucking
that.
jump off a roof in a suit and just buy this 3-bedroom house. This is a lounge room. Dude, I'd fucking watch the shit out of
They
that.
just have a ball at each house
Dude,
and you just miss.
That is very good. Yeah.
Just totally fuck yourself up in every real estate.
Can I take that?
Yeah.
Can I have that?
Like
Okay,
you fall
great.
down the stairs and you
Yeah.
all kinds of fucked up shit. That would be awesome.
To make it not so boring, I'm basically trying to give myself passive income so I can live the life I want.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
when
very
that,
good.
if that money's coming in, then I can film what I want, I can go where I want, and that's
Yeah, there's
That's
no
the
pressure.
my way of
Yeah.
happiness. You know?
Yeah.
The dream, yeah. I
Yeah.
feel you, dude. I feel you.
Is,
Wow.
is there any videos you'd never do again? Obviously, jumping off the roof and landing on your ass, but that wasn't the intention of that video. You're meant to land on the ball.
You should redo it. You should redo it, but
But
you're not
with
allowed
a back
to miss.
brace on.
Not
Do it
allowed
with a
to
back
miss.
brace on and a seat belt,
Why a seatbelt?
just for
say-
safety. I should be fine this time. I got a seat belt.
I'm going to do it right. I'm safe this time. And then, yeah, have a helmet on, but take the helmet off after you do the seatbelt on.
But the idea, like, never say never, right? The idea is like it's definitely come up, but I'll do it so differently. Like, I'll do it like so it's sort of more extreme and epic, but safer. If that makes sense. I wouldn't jump off a roof to the ground. I'd like jump off a fucking crane to a ball in the middle of a moat or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
make.
that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's a much smarter way to do it.
because then you
Yeah.
can't really die.
No, unless I like knock myself out and drown.
Yeah. Jump head first into the ball.
Just snaps your neck.
Full scorpion on it.
Oh, man.
Oh mate,
Like, have you
fix my back?
Yeah. Bend it back the other way.
have you got any like crazy party tricks or like fucked up bender stories?
Yeah, we love our bender stories here. We don't bend anywhere near as much as we used to, but we have a lot of fucked up bender stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll tell one. You tell one.
Okay.
Okay. Party tricks. Well, I mean the hot dog I can
Oh, yeah.
swallow.
Yeah, that's crazy. So you
Yeah.
can do that all the time.
Oh, that's the only time I tried.
Yeah.
Because I literally, I was like, I wonder if I can do that. I've seen people do that. And then I like bought 30 of them and managed to put 25 inside me, right? And I'm like, this part of my body is like that. And I'm just like, oh, I just feel pissed. And then the next day, I was in bed. I couldn't move. Like Kurt was there. It's one of the first times I met Kurt from the Lazy Generation. He was like shaking me awake, like, Sam, come on, we got to go do stuff. We're hanging out. And I'm just like, getting up, and every half hour I got up and just go puke, and like 3 hot dogs would just fly out. I was like, blah, blah, blah. Just like, really? Yeah, they just fly out, and then I just go back to bed. Like, oh. 24 hours that took me to recover. That sucked.
Oh my! It's random, dude. It's like superpower.
Yeah, can you imagine that? Hot dog Sam.
Just vomit up a hot dog randomly.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
That would be very great to see. Just go to hospital. I'm feeling a bit nauseous. Or go get an X-ray. Imagine that, seeing a
Just
25
all of
hot
them in
dogs.
there.
Imagine
I was just saying, like, I was worried.
yeah.
Because what's in a hot dog?
Oh, yeah, I know. It
And I
wouldn't be
didn't chew
safe.
'em.
It's like they're just sitting there for. It's been the next day. They should have broken down by now, but they're still in the same form that they went in.
Probably, man.
I just would
probably.
love to see you vomit.
Oh, man. Imagine your friends around you when you do it, not knowing that you'd done that the day before. Says, how the fuck did you do that? Just be like, you're this unicorn, like this special fucking mythic beast, like this fucking crazy monster.
Do you remember when we filmed a bit in public, you sculled like a liter of milk and red food dye,
yeah.
and then walking past a real busy cafe, you just projectile vomited in front of them all. It looked like blood.
Yeah, they weren't, yeah.
What video was that for? I can't even
It was
remember.
like Dare or Slap Days. It
Yeah.
was just like a Dare video, and just everyone thought I was like throwing up blood, but man, it's a good skill knowing how to like be able to vomit pretty easily.
Yeah.
You just got to.
You can.
I guess if I have enough like liquids, it makes it a lot easier. You know what I
just
mean?
vomit,
Yeah.
It's
The
it's
fingers
helpful.
help too. You can always shove the fingers down.
How do you go with gross shit? Like, obviously, you're a Jackass fan. But we've kind of, because we do, we have to do a website video every week, and it's the
I've
fucking,
seen it.
it gets so painful sometimes. So sometimes we'll just do like a gross video, like I don't know, and
What do
what's
we
a
do?
good example?
We solved world hunger. Like you eat corn, shit it out, wash the corn,
And
then eat it again. So like you can just it saves everyone dying. Like
So
you can just have the same
over
meal,
and over, yeah.
and you can fully do it. Like we did it.
Yeah, and again, and again.
Yeah, I know. You can
and
do it
again.
forever. We should try it again and
How
again.
long?
How long does corn last?
Oh no.
Wait, this is something that you're going to do, or you have done?
We
We've
have
done
done it.
that,
We haven't
yeah.
done day after day after day, but we like recycled it.
Yeah, that's a great way to do it. Like extend on it. We should see how long corn can last.
Yeah.
Make a series of it.
To confirm it, yeah.
That-
But yeah, so how do you go with gross shit? Do you do much gross shit with your content? Or?
Yeah, there's been some horrible things. I find that if I'm in the zone, a lot of things, like pranks as well. If you've got to kind of be a character and you get in the zone, you sort of just forget that you're like you like are the character, and you sort of forget about the outside world in a way.
Yeah.
And like the gross stuff as well, I can sort of just zone out and do it. I can't really remember the last thing I had that was so gross that I couldn't ignore it. There's been some fucking snot is one that like that's like my weakness.
Mm.
I'd rather like lick a turd than lick some snot.
Yeah.
Imagine
Yeah,
the Golly
snot is
Bottle.
gross.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like
Golly Bottle.
phlegm and snot and things
Yeah,
like
yeah. Oh man, you would hate. Like, we had this. We called it the Golly Bottle. Michael, when he was sick, just had a bottle where he would like cough up gollies and then spit them into this bottle, and we had it like a whole fucking
I had
bottle
it for like
full.
a year. It's just all the chunks from the inner parts of
And
your
like-
throat.
Whenever you opened it,
See, that's what gets me going.
whenever you opened it, it would like fizz, like, and then it would smell so.
Yeah, clean a room out.
And then website video, Michael just poured it all over his head.
Oh, okay. I was going to say drunk it. That's still fucked up, but like,
Oh
Yeah.
no! I think we still have one.
We have a second Golly Bottle might be flying around.
Yeah, we don't know what we're going to use it for yet, but yeah, the gross shit is like it's helpful. Like it's like gives our bodies a break. And-
yeah.
But yeah, it's like it's easy to just do gross shit too much, which is something that we have to.
Disappeared your lucky day.
Thank fuck. Yeah. Yeah. I know what you mean. Like, you don't want to. If you do too much gross shit, you don't want to become like.
Yeah, exactly.
Those like.
Yeah,
Yeah. There's a balance. There's a nice balance.
exactly.
Yeah, man.
Do you see yourself making videos like because even the kick thing that I did recently, like just in quite a bit of pain for the next like 2 days, and I was just like I don't enjoy it as much anymore, the recovery process and doing painful shit. I'm just like fuck, I don't know how much longer I'll be able to do this shit for, So do you have
Maybe
that?
we'll die.
Yeah, well that too. You just die.
Maybe we need a fresh young member of the crew. who
Yeah,
can
I think
take
that's
the
what we're going to
hits.
try and do. Yeah,
Yeah.
is try and do what Jackass did, like find a younger crew to do the fucking crazy shit.
Some runners.
Yeah, exactly. But do you feel like that too? Like, are you becoming less prone to do stunts and shit because you're getting a bit older?
Yeah, but like there is a list of like ideas that are sometimes just too good. Because the way I think about it is that if an idea comes up and it's amazing, I really want to do it. I want to be the person that does that and makes that video.
Yeah.
It's normally the idea. I don't kind of think about how much it's going to hurt. If like it's clever and it's creative and I've never seen it, that's a big thing. Then I'll be like all for it. Like I always want to make videos and always want to do things that make me laugh and things I find funny. But yeah, I don't just want to get like fucking, I don't know.
Your risk
If
analysis
it's
is there
pointless, like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
less likely to do it more.
Yeah,
It's got more of a reason.
yeah.
Yeah.
now. Big ball 2.0.
Big ball.
Yeah, get an even bigger ball to jump on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there is like there's a part 2 there somewhere.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I reckon we should do it now.
Straight onto the gravel. Oh man. There's another. I'm pretty sure they're making another Jackass, aren't they? Oh, like
Are
I
they?
heard. Yeah.
I haven't heard that.
And because I saw on social media there was a big push for Karlovic to get in.
That's right. Yeah, I saw maybe a headline that said Knoxville's been talking about it or
Yeah.
spitballing ideas. Don't know how much of that is true,
Yeah.
but like, yeah, Kyler should definitely.
100% he should.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's when everything goes out the window. I guess if you're on a show like that, you're like, my life doesn't matter anymore. I'm just
Yeah.
going to do whatever they say.
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah,
porn, an entertainment porn.
The commitment.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you guys have committed to some things before when you have like a big moment where you know you're going to do something great and you commit to some.
Yeah, like
pretty
when we shut out
hurtful
the
things.
corn, washed it.
Yeah, or you took the whippersnipper.
Yeah.
That was a big commitment to take a whippersnipper.
Oh, man.
That was for Steve-O.
Oh, that
I
was
tried to
rough.
find that video and I couldn't find it.
Trying to impress Steve-O.
It's not the greatest.
Yeah. We were a bit fucking, it was, yeah.
It
we kinda
didn't
did like
land
a-
right.
Yeah, we kind of did like a live show for him, like right before he went out on stage to do his stand-up. So he's like eating food and like watching us.
Oh, okay.
And then we just like would do a stunt and then he like rated out of 10.
All right, sweet.
But one of the stunts just fully didn't work. The one I was meant to like spray shit out of my ass into Michael's face. But all the fucking, because I did like a coffee enema like an hour beforehand, but it had all like absorbed. And so I was just sitting there squeezing as hard as I could and nothing was coming out. It's fucking cringe, man. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
dude.
That's like nightmare shit.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
like naked and trying to shit in front of a crowd.
But
In front of Steve-O, yeah.
You took the whippersnipper. He did a whippersnipper from foot to head, or tried to. Anyway.
Yeah, I was being grass and like I
Yeah.
was the gardener.
What's a whippersnipper?
It's like a
like a-
weed whacker.
Yeah.
What would they call it?
Okay, yeah.
They
Yeah.
call them whirly pearls in UK.
Nah.
I just say that.
Weed whackers.
Whirly pearls.
You
yeah.
cut the edges of your grass with
Yeah,
really
yeah.
fast. And,
I know, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think what the UK word is. Americans call them weed whackers. You call them whippersnippers. It's like
Maybe they don't
trimmers
have
or
them
something.
there. Yeah.
Oh, we have them.
it hasn't been
It's just
invented there
concrete.
yet.
Oh, so that must have killed. I've never been hit by one of them.
Yeah, that scarred my whole body.
Yeah,
it
it
was
looks like a
fucking
cutter.
horrific.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look like I myself now. which
I
is
think
pretty
that
cool.
stands out
Which
for me
is
because
cool.
I had to wash you in the shower and it was just, it was horrific.
Oh man, yeah. Fuck, I nearly blacked out from
Yeah.
screaming.
What has been the most horrific thing? I use the word horrific. Yeah, the horrific things you've each done separately.
Yeah, like we get asked that a lot. The most horrific thing that,
Yeah, it's a bit of a, you probably do, yeah.
yeah, but like, yeah,
What's
like
the one
stuff
that
like.
gave you the biggest erection?
Well, they all give me erections.
I reckon, like, if you think damage-wise, that, like, I guess I thought it reminded me when I watched your video of when you did like the truss fall from years and years ago. You sort of fell forward with your hands behind your back, and you just sort of fell forward. But you had like a bottle.
Oh my god, that
It was like
video
a-
was fucked up.
He's got,
dude.
imagine a bottle, like a 2-liter Coke bottle, just sort of sitting up, right? And then he lands without supporting himself. His eye gets onto the bottle and he just sort of bounces off the bottle.
Oh.
Like that could have done permanent damage.
Oh
but
man, yeah, that could have fucked your eye so bad.
I tried that and I didn't even film it. But yeah, as you
Tried.
said, you were hammered drunk. So I did it hammered drunk. and I did it on like this fake grass that I didn't realize was concrete underneath. So it was a thin line of like just mesh grass, and then it was concrete, and I just didn't support. It slammed onto my jaw, opened up my whole jaw, opened up so like you could just see bone here, and then I started bleeding from my ears. I chipped teeth.
The fuck?
And everything went white. I couldn't see for a bit.
Oh my
like that one, I was like, "Fuck you, dumbass!" I knew straight away. Okay, this is bad because I'm bleeding from my ears.
That's a good
That was
indicator.
not worth that.
Dude, and I didn't even film it. That was just for my mates and like this new dude that like I wanted to impress.
Why are the best things
I know.
not on camera?
Dude, most of our most fucked up shit is not on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, like back in the day in our early 20s, like social media wasn't even a thing. And that was when we were at our dumbest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. It was like, imagine growing up now with like having all the phones and filming equipment. You'd have so much like opportunity for
Yeah.
footage.
Yeah.
It probably could go even
Well, it's
worse.
probably like
Probably a good thing.
100% because we'd be trying to one up it every time
Yeah.
when
You'd be
drunk.
dead.
Yeah.
There'll be a lot more people doing it as well.
Mm.
I think like at our age, like when we kind of started, definitely not as much as there is now.
Yeah, no
I
way.
can't remember what phones were like. I don't remember having a phone with like a camera on it when I started filming. I remember having like a little mini DV camcorder, you know?
Yeah.
I don't remember like Facebook
Yeah.
being a thing.
Yeah.
or-
Well, we couldn't even afford iPhones until like, mid 20s or something.
Yeah.
They're fucking expensive. But anyway,
Man.
we're all
Yeah.
still alive and that's
We
what
are.
matters.
Still going.
But thank you, dude. Tomorrow, you're more than welcome if you want to come see us blow us some shit up.
Yes, fucking please.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Maybe we could fucking like we could get the big ball. Imagine
When I said about a cherry picker, I thought like
jumping off a cherry
tomorrow.
picker at 17 meters high.
Just hug your knees and turn into a ball. Oh, man, that would be so impressive to see that.
Impressive. That would not be impressive. Be fucking snuff box.
Yeah, we can't do that. But it's fucking it'd be fun to have you there, dude.
Yeah, if you're
Sweet, yeah.
not doing anything tomorrow, we're just gonna throw a bunch of shit off and try and make a bomb. We got a bed of nails, so we're gonna throw a bed of nails onto a fire extinguisher.
Oh,
See what
okay,
happens.
Sweet. Yeah, that's
You'd
it.
think it would
Shrapnel.
explode, right?
Yeah.
Shrapnel could come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's our next, Brown.
Yeah, I'm not going to be there. It's going to be dangerous.
Yeah, we'll be behind the walls on that one. We'll be inside.
Yeah, well, that sounds sweet, man. Yeah, I'll be there.
All right, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thanks for coming on, Sam. You're a bloody legend.
Thank you.
And if you want to watch any of your stuff, where should people go?
Yeah, Instagram. Sam Does Stupid.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah, and the Lazy Generation as well.
Yeah, there you go,
Yeah.
guys. Go and watch some of these vids. If we're saying they're insane, there's a high likelihood that they're fucked. So
Yeah.
go and have a watch if that's
Yeah.
your thing.
They're very good.
We'll see you guys next week.